Indy Mogul.
I'm Jake Strunk and welcome to Film Fights TV. This week, in honor of Robert Rodriguez relaunching the Predators franchise, we decided to make our own Predator films with no aliens. An alien-free Predator fight. Film Fights TV. We set the rules, you make the films, you decide the winner. Our first film comes from Eggscape Productions and is a spoof of Chris Hansen's To Catch a Predator.
One more.
Our next predator is a cross-dresser from out of town who willingly comes to the house to meet a girl who he thinks is a minor. What's baffling about the sicko is that he has a stack of priors, and yet he still shows up. And add insult to injury, the man brought a fine bottle of Chianti. Well, it's time for Chris Hansen to swoop in.
Can I ask you what you're doing here today?
Predator then makes a run for it right through the front door, where he wasn't so shy the night before chatting with our decoy under the alias Grandma69 BBW, where he was quoted as saying "howl" with 7 exclamation points. He was then trapped, bagged, and sent back to where he came from, where he belongs, where he hurt no one else.
No wallet? No phone? Oh, thanks, guys. I was raised in captivity!
It was cute, but kind of cheap.
Thought it was pretty funny.
It was hilarious.
Didn't really, do much for me, honestly.
I like the sort of goofiness of it, the sort of stuffed animal aspect.
I thought it was going to be a porno at first because the Little Red Riding Hood was pretty hot.
This Little Red Riding Hood, wolf, you could have put something a little more contemporary in it.
For a wolf costume.
Yeah,
and a good snout.
I'm always a sucker for a dude in an animal costume, but actually, no, don't keep that up now.
Bringing the bottle of Chianti, good move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, all the time.
You might as well just be out there and as in your face and explicit about it as possible.
He needs to be a foil-wrapped cucumber.
Our second film is a musical mockumentary about a band called the Predators, and it comes from the brilliantly named RMJJ Productions.
So, tell everyone your name and what you do in the band.
I'm Randy Johnson, and I am the drummer.
Davey Cox, guitar.
Wayne Dickley, vocals, and we are Predators. Swine flu is gonna get you. A lot of the songs that we do write, they're about things that all of us in the band really experience on somewhat of an everyday basis. Ugly prostitute.
So I noticed every time you guys play a ballad, you're always drinking. Why is this?
What kind of a bloody question is that? You would drink too if you couldn't feel your dick flavor lollipop. That's right, a dick flavor lollipop.
I didn't like that one. Yeah, I didn't like it.
I didn't like the uneven accents.
Oh, yeah.
Like, where were they supposed to be from?
Audio is terrible.
They seem more like emo people than Predators.
It would have been better if the guys acting could actually sing, I think.
If I saw a guy in a wolf costume in there, I would have laughed, let's say.
I think when you're doing a band parody, like, you're always in the shadow of Spinal Tap, right? Like, you have to do a really good job to make it funny.
It was some dick and fart jokes, and there's swine flu, I think, right? Am I getting the gist of it? Okay.
There's something about an ugly prostitute.
A dick joke's not that funny, but a subtle dick joke is even less funny.
Dick joke can be funny.
But not easily.
I don't know. I feel like I've seen a funny dick joke in the last week, at least.
Well, either way, I showed you 2 short films, the To Catch a Predator spoof and then this Predators band. Of the 2, which one did you like better?
To Catch a Predator spoof was definitely better.
To Catch a Predator spoof.
To Catch a Predator.
Definitely To Catch a Predator.
I'll put on the scale the electromagnetic spectrum, and I'll give the Little Red Riding Hood one an orange. How about that? I thought that one was a little better.
If you've watched this show before, you've heard of or are completely sick of Dave Seeger. But he's a Film Fights legend, and he's this week's expert advisor.
Hey there, Film Fights TV on Indy Mogul. David Seeger here. Your To Catch a Predator thing had awesome wolf costume, awesome actors, awesome production value. RMJJ, I thought your songs were really great, your actors are really charismatic, it's a really fun movie. To Catch a Predator parody, It's a little tired and a little played out, but RMJJ, you guys didn't really complete a story. It just sort of petered out and ended. Even though you did a To Catch a Predator parody, which I've seen so many times before, you still brought that wolf back to the woods and you ended a story. You put a nice little bow on it and it was funny and well made, so kudos to you. Keep making stuff. Dave, out!
Dave Seeger is currently heading a massive project called the Footloose remake. Over 100 filmmakers have each filmed their own scene to combine into a full-length remake of the 1980s classic Footloose. Well, today, toilet humor and dick jokes were defeated by a margin of 5-0. But there's an agglomeration of other Predator short films at filmfights.com, including at least one about shark vampires. Next week's fight is called Muted, and the rules are... So are you going to enter next week's fight? Or are you going to wuss out like you did last week? You know, when you had plans to make a film, but then, you know, you kept pushing it off, and one thing leads to another, and soon enough the fight's over, and a bunch of schlubs with a crappy video won. I mean, you know, it's... Good night and good luck.
Holy crap, we won the Farewell to Home fight at filmfights.com. Thanks to everyone who voted. Second 180-degree rule, we'll break you as many times as we want. Like this. And don't forget to check out our YouTube page at youtube.com/Tree Mansion Films.
Film Fights.